guys, this is the first time I've ever done this, so this is probably going to be a little rough, and I'm sorry for that. All of you should know me. I'm Jessie. I'm a professor. Excuse my attire, as since we're in social isolation mode, I am in social isolation mode clothes. So what I decided to do tonight, since we aren't able to have a league, I wanted to kind of still get with you guys and do something fun. So what I'm going to be doing tonight is I'm going to open a couple packs, well 3 actually, of Sword and Shield. And then I'm going to talk about a deck that I made. It's not necessarily one of the most competitive decks, but it is a lot of fun to play. And so I'm going to explain how to play Miltank Delphox, which is an expanded deck. So if you guys ever want to use this when we get to start back, or on our tournaments, which we will be holding on Sundays at 2, on video chat for the kids, and PTCGO for the adults and the kids that don't want to do the video chat but have a PTCGO account. That'll be great. All you have to do is message me on Facebook. And I'm going to say it for you because I'm sure a lot of people do not actually know how it's said. It is Laylee Alexandria. That's L-A-L-E-I-G-H. And then Alexandria is L-A-L-E-X-A-N-D-R-E-A. This is my dog Angel, by the way. She's probably going to be in several of these videos because she does not understand the meaning of that I'm busy. So, without delay, I'm going to get up and change the camera a little bit so that you can see what's going on this little table that I have made up for us. Alright, so give me 1 second. Alright, now that that's clear, let's see, probably going to move it just a hair. Alright, now let's get to the pack opening. You're going to hear my voice, but you're not going to see my face on this. Just know that this is totally intentional. So, here we go. Alright, so we have a white code card. Typically this means a rare, but not always, because sometimes they do change it up. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front, which puts the energy card on top. And then we have Stunfisk, Raboot, Hop for our uncommons. Then we have Chinchou, Krogunk, Galarian Meowth, Scorbunny, Sinistea, and I'm probably mispronouncing these, and I'm sorry for those of you that are pronunciation lovers. Reverse Hollow Galarian Ponyta. And then our Hollow is Inteleon, Shady Dealings. This is a really good card. It hasn't seen much play yet, but I feel like when it does, it'll take off, because what it does is when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards. That's not items, that's not supporters, that's not stadiums, that's trainers, so it can be any of those things. And then reveal them and put them in your hand and then shuffle your deck. So we got Inteleon on that one. Not bad. So I always separate these. So Inteleon will probably go in my binder. The rest of this will probably go in the bulk. The code card will be a little fun thing that you could win on the PTCGO tournaments. I am working on what we'll do for the video tournaments, so please hold for those. And let's open another pack. Alright. So, green code card. Not a terrible thing. 4 to the front. And then let's see. We've got a Lightning Energy. There's a Hyper Potion. A Team Yell Grunt. A Hitmonlee. Mudbray. Hoothoot. Pinurchin. Vulpix. Nickit. Reverse Sizzlipede. And then a Cramorant is our rare. That's going to go in the bulk pile as well. Now for this third pack. Let's see what we've got here. Alright. Green card, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a Fighting Energy, a Quillfish, Energy Switch, Dottler, Sobble, Pinchurchin, Blipbug, Rhyhorn, Minccino. I'm going to hold this one back because I do like Minccino, especially with the new one. We have a Reverse Thwackey, and then a Turtonator. So the reason I like this one is because of this new Cinccino, which is basically the old Zoroark, just has a little bit difference on the wording, as well as the attack is of course different. It's just a regular rare card. I'm not even sure if it's holo. I think it's not a holo rare. I think it's just a regular rare. And what it does is it's basically trade. You ditch 2 cards, you get to draw a card. Not a bad trade-off by any means. Or maybe it's ditch 1 card and draw 2. It's been a long week. So bear with me. But yeah, this is not a bad one at all. It evolves into that Cinccino. But it will still go in bulk because we don't need it as much as we need the Cincinos. So yeah, those are the 3 packs. Not terrible. I have a few more packs that we can open next time, but for right now, that's all we're going to do as far as pack openings. Now let's get to this deck. Alright, so bear with me just half a second. Let me clean up everything. And then we're going to talk about this deck. Alright, I'm just trying to make sure that everything is going good for that. Okay, so this deck. 60 card deck, of course, as always. And I'm going to start by sorting everything out. And then I'm going to go over the deck with you. Now keep in mind, this is my first deck video ever that I'm posting. I've made one other deck video and it never got posted anywhere for reasons. This deck was made a couple months ago. I was going through cards and I was trying to build some decks for fun that might still have somewhat of a chance against some newer decks. So I built this deck and it is a lot of fun. If I can get it all sorted out. I should have done this earlier, but like I said, it's been a very busy week despite being the social isolation going on. So bear with me while I get everything sorted. Okay. So we're going to start with Pokemon count. Let me check something real quick. I just need to see. Alright. I'm going to clear off the corner there so you can see what's going on. Okay, so of course you have Miltank. Let me see how well you can see that. Ah, not at all. Let's fix that. Alright now. Cooperate with me here. Miltank. Milk Cannon. Reveal any number of Moo Moo Milk cards in your hand. This card does 60 damage for each card you revealed this way. Doesn't say you discard them. Doesn't say you had to play them. You reveal them. So that means once you get the Miltank, the Moo Moo Milk cards in your hand, you keep them there. Not a bad little deal at all. We run, let's see, how many of those do we run? We run 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 Miltanks. What's next? Well, let me see. What is next? I think that's going to be the other side of this deck, which is Delphox, which I know I'm running 3 of. Delphox does the main card, the main attack here you're worried about is Psy Storm, 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to all Pokemon in play, meaning your opponents, yours, they're all in play. So that does a lot of damage, and you're going to run 3 of those. Now, Third pretty important card in this deck is Pyroar. Flare Command. Once during your turn, you may discard a fire energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, switch one of your opponent's bench with his or her active. What does that mean? That means this. So what that is basically that new Ninetales. This is an older version from Phantom Forces. And it does the same thing. It's basically a switch. Alright, so we had a little camera malfunction, so this is, I'm going to see if I can put them together, but otherwise it's going to be 2 videos, sorry. At least. Alright, so Airmail Pidgeotto, you guys know what that does. This is how you get those Moo Moo Milks to your hand. So we got 2 of those. And then 2 Pidgeys. Oops, okay. So 2 Pidgeys. 2 Litleos. I ran 2 different Finnegans just simply because of, I didn't have 3 of the same Finnegan. So you have 1 of these from Fates Collide. And then the other 2 are also from Fates Collide, just a different card. And then you have 1 Braixen and 1 Oricorio from Guardians Rising. So, that's the Pokemon count. Just so I don't have to waste time with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 fire energies. You can run more, or you can run less than that. But you want to do a lot of damage with that Delphox. So, I run 20. And then, let's take a look at these trainers. So, can you guess what that one trainer that you're going to want to run 4 of is? That's right. That's Moo Moo Milk. And there's 4 of those. Then, we're running 1 rare candy. One Misty's Determination. Sorry, I did not put these in order beforehand. I do apologize. 2 Koga's Trap. Making sure, I think I've got them mostly in this correct order. So, I can tell this has been a while because of one of these cards you're going to have to change out. 1 Center Lady. 2 Lieutenant Surge's Strategy. This card is now banned and expanded. So think of outside the box. Think of some of the newer cards. Try to figure out what you want to put in that place, because obviously that's not going to be in there. 1 Clay. The reason for Clay is because discard the top 7 cards of your deck. If any of those are item cards, you're going to put them in your hand. Oh wait, what is that we need in our hand? That's right. Moo Moo Milk, which happens to be an item card. So you may actually want to run more of those. I only had 1 on hand, that's probably why. I have 3 Welders. Welders is a staple in any fire deck or any deck running fire energies. 3 Bug Catchers. I chose these over Hop, Howl, Charin, Tierno, because all 4 of those cards do the same thing. The reason is they draw 3 cards. This one, you have a chance of drawing 4. It's 1 more card. You can, again, change all of these cards out. It's just, I'm just trying to give some ideas. Okay, so basically the camera quit, but make the deck your own. It was Delphox and Miltank. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But until next week, I'm going to sign off of here. Angel's going to say bye to you now, and so am I.